Hey YouTube! It's me, BungleBlader, and I'm so glad I'm back. It's been a while since my last video, but we are here with the brand new unboxing video of the Jurassic World Beyblade X collab that I've been looking forward to because I love dinosaurs, but also there's a Unite bit that's blue and I just love Unite, even though it's like not the best thing ever. But I have the box right here to show you guys. Turns out that I got really excited and opened it already. I guess I kind of bungled that. They don't call me BungleBlader for no reason. But I do have the footage, and I'll show you guys what it looked like when it was brand pristine and new. I have the Beys right here, Mosasaurus and T-Rex. I love these Beys, and I do predict that Tyrannosaurus is going to perform a lot better thanks to the, Tyranno Beyblade, but I have high hopes for Mosasaurus, especially with this Unite bit. Unite you can use in many ways, and I just hope I can bring that to the camera and show you guys just how good it can be. Even if it underperforms though, I still love these Beys, and especially the launcher. But with that, let's go ahead with the video and see if my predictions come true. And here it is, the Hasbro Jurassic World collab with the dinos up top looking fantastic. It's just so colorful and cool, and the same applies to the back here. You can see all the different stats of all the ratchets and the bits, along with the proto launchers there. And on the side, you can see that we have the faces of the Beys. It's pretty standard Beyblade stuff, but it is still beautiful to look at. I did struggle to open this up the first time I tried. It's the Let It Rip, and those are good on the single packs, but the double packs, it's kind of like you're just tearing it open. I feel so guilty opening such beautiful packaging this way, but alas, I am a monkey and I can't open it any other way. Oh shit! And here is where all the goodies lie. The bits, the ratchets, and the proto launchers, they're all in this brown package. And here we have the 180 in a stunning tan. I love the way it looks. But I think I love the 960 more, just for the clear blue inside and the opaque blue outside. It's amazing. And my favorite part is this Jurassic World proto launcher in the classic orange. It spins so well, so freely. I had a fun time fidgeting with this. Gear ball comes in this gray-green sort of thing. It's alright. And here's the Unite. It doesn't have a nub up top, but no Unite does. It's just Unite. And here's the T-Rex blade in a beautiful blue and orange. Just amazing. While Mosasaurus has more of an all blue design, but it matches the ratchet it comes on. And here it is put together, looking so majestic, and it's all blue just like the Mosasaurus is. And the T-Rex looks so cool. I could have used a blue gear ball, it would have matched better, but it's still beautiful. And let's move on to the weighing. First up is Tyranno Beak coming in at 36.67 grams. Not too shabby, but it isn't the heaviest. While T-Rex comes in at a 36.87, and the fact it's more is kind of cool. Then we have Cow Sphinx, which comes in on a 32.77, and unfortunately Mosasaurus comes in at a 29.70 grams. It's very light. And as you can see, the original Cow Sphinx comes in a yellow and blue. It does feel noticeably heavier than the Mosasaurus blade, but again, it's just an echo. They look pretty much the same. If anything, maybe it's a little different, but I can't really tell up close. And here we have the Tyranno Beat Blade, which is a little worn down, but that's just because I battle a lot with it. I love the way the red looks on this Beyblade. A red Tyrannosaurus Rex just kind of fits. Whereas the blue on here kind of looks a little weird, but the orange definitely does match a T-Rex sort of blade. And it's a lot shinier too. Wow! So here we have the Jurassic Proto Launcher launching both the Beys, and they just look stunning! I love the orange! And I love the way they both look against each other. And here you can see I have a dual launcher now so that it's a bit more even to test out the Beys. And we are in the Hasbro Stadium. I've been testing all my Beys out in here, and you can see better how they interact with each other, especially the way they knock each other around. And unfortunately, you can see how Unite kind of tilts towards the end of battle and isn't the best. And in the second fight, you can see Mosasaurus using that Unite aggression as well as the stamina towards the later edge just to outlast T-Rex. And to kick it off, we have Cow Sphinx versus Mosasaurus. Cow Sphinx is on 980 Gear Needle, which is the stock I bought it on, while Mosasaurus is on 960 Unite, and as expected, Mosasaurus is going to beat Cow Sphinx. It is not a good combo, but it is fun. And here you can see Gear Needle bursting. It has very low burst resistance. It's not a good bit. And once again, we have Gear Needle just bursting along the X line. Mosasaurus wins in a washout, just no competition. And here we have stock Tyranno Beat versus stock T-Rex. Starting off, you see the circle of fun. Tyrannosaurus actually going crazy on Gear Ball and losing the first battle. And here's Tyranno Beat fighting like a crackhead, just running all over the place. Quake is a crazy bit, but unfortunately it doesn't have stamina. And here we have Tyranno just landing a crazy hit, showing it's the superior T-Rex and asserting its dominance. And after those battles, I think T-Rex deserves an upgrade. We're gonna put it on my favorite Tyranno combo, which is 160 point. It just gets this cool little rev up that I think the blade can utilize, especially as an echo, and we're gonna see a lot more dynamic fights. With Mosasaurus on the other hand, I think 960 suits it, and instead of Unite, we're gonna add in Flat. And this just adds a lot more aggression and less tipping over, and hopefully it works. And here they are in their full forms. We're gonna test them against each other to see which is better, and already T-Rex right off the bat knocks out Mosasaurus, as expected. And here you can see them clash and both get knocked out at the same time. I don't know how to call it, so it's a tie. And here they clash into each other over and over, but T-Rex slings itself into the knockout zone, and unfortunately that's 2 points away. And here we see the benefits of having point versus having flat. As we enter the later stages, you can see Tyranno keeping its spin while Mosasaurus is kind of just dying out. And it wouldn't be a test unless we put it against Meta's best, Wizard Rod on Ball. First up is T-Rex on its stock combo. Let's see how it does. And right there, we get a crazy hit! Your ball is slept on. And after such a strong start, T-Rex tries to recapture it. While Wizard stands strong, it's become another Wizard fight. Wizard is just so hard to beat, and if you don't knock it out, it's gonna stay. And Wizard starts off really aggressive, getting some X dashes in, unfortunately not wasting any time and bursting Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's now 3-2, all Wizard has to do is win one battle, but unfortunately it takes a nasty hit right there, and if you can hear it, you can hear that it's bursted. And its fate is already sealed. Tyrannosaurus stock has taken this somehow. Crazy, I love Beyblade. And now that the stock has claimed victory, let's see how the upgrade goes. First off, we see the aggression of Tyrannosaurus, but unfortunately it is not enough to knock it out of the ring. And if you can't knock it out of the ring, this is Wizard's thing, and it is king. And for the next couple battles, you can see I sped up the footage, and obviously it's because it's a Wizard fight. And when Wizard fights, it's kind of like Welcome Back Metal Fight, you know? If you're back in the Metal Fight era, this is how most of those battles went. Although they are a little crazier, for some reason Tyranno just kind of tames itself in the center and just loses all momentum, and it just becomes a sad loss, a sad long loss for Tyrannosaurus Rex. And almost as if to prove me wrong, Tyrannosaurus shows up with a crazy knockout, ready to fight, and in this last battle, it's so hype! Oh, the way it just explodes all over. I'm so proud of Tyrannosaurus for clutching it from behind. I can't believe that it ended up edging that out, but that's Beyblade. And now that T-Rex is done, it's time for Mosasaurus to prove itself. And unfortunately, Unite doesn't perform well on the double launchers. It's more of a duel each other type of bit. When you flat launch it, it just kind of doesn't perform right. And Unite's meant to alter its launch based on the opponent. And here you can see Mosasaurus lose. But Mosasaurus is still in the game. It can still win. It's using Unite's aggressive bottom, the flatness on the bottom, to try to knock it out. But unfortunately, it's just so light and gets bullied. And once again, Mosasaurus is doing its best, trying to fend off Wizard, but it gets launched. And unfortunately for Mosasaurus, that is a 5-0 loss washout. But hey, let's see if the upgrade can do any better. I'm very confident in it, even if it's not the best combination. I know low rush is a better attack bit, but you know, if you just put low rush on everything, I mean, it's not fun. But maybe it would have gotten better results, because here Mosasaurus loses. And in the second battle, it's a perfect X dash, just textbook. And Mosasaurus is back in the game 3-1. Oh, I love this game. Oh, it's knocking it around, and you can see there Mosasaurus goes sideways. And there it goes though. And this is the last battle where it just couldn't handle the power and loses. And that was the full unboxing and playtesting with these brand new Beys. I fucking love them. I can't tell you how much this makes me so happy to finally hold in my hands. Especially since now I can use this Unite bit and put it on my actual favorite Bey, Miss Tiger. It's trans colors. It's a little off, but you do what you can, right? As predicted, Tyranno Beat performed way better, in my opinion, than the Mosasaurus. Actually, shit. I meant Tyranno Rex worked a lot better than the Mosasaurus blade. And, you know, Cal Sphinx, while it is sort of fun to play with, I do think it's one of the lesser blades. But if it is your favorite Bey, let me know. I think you might like the reprint, or the Echo, I should say, with a fucking cool ass blue. But my favorite's always gonna be the T-Rex. I love this fucking Bey. But I hope this video was entertaining to you. I put a lot more different stuff into it, you know. I'm in a whole different room. Moving has been a whole thing. So I'm temporarily stocked up in here. But I did have a new stadium, the Hasbro Stadium, which is way better than the Clash and Carry. It's less portable, but I think my parents appreciate it not being so loud. And let me know if you liked seeing the new differences, if you want to see more Beyblade fighting each other content or more unboxing content. I do want to still focus on like crafts and, you know, maybe more customizing of the Bey, like painting and stuff. But I am open to doing more versus content or trying to make mid-blades good. I think that's the one I'm going to do because I have my favorite Bey right here, and God, I will try to make you good. But I hope this video was entertaining and you had fun watching me play and you yourself play, because with Beyblade, there is a world of fun. Fuck, I held it upside down. No! Bye!